if I put something in the microwave for 3 minutes, I'm like, I can get through a couple hands of cilantro while I'm waiting for that to cook.
Yeah. Rochelle, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm good. This is an experiment. We're doing these new happy hour interviews because who doesn't like happy hour and content creation?
Exactly. If you can somehow monetize hanging out with people, I say go for it.
I don't think we're getting any money out of this stuff. We'll put it on YouTube. And
Everything is for content.
Here's a penny. Here, yeah. Nice. Well, how's your 2025 so far?
It's been very wet lately, but I'm excited for summer.
Nice.
Like I love when it gets warm out. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Nice. Well, you are a local comedian. How long have you been doing comedy in Columbus?
Like August will be about 3 years.
Okay. How are you feeling about things today compared to 3 years ago?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I am surprised at how busy I am, which is a good thing. Yeah. So it's been just going better than I could have ever imagined.
I feel like before the pandemic, I feel like the pandemic was like a big sort of like before and after sort of thing where like, there's the Funny Bone and a lot of open mics and then like the big theaters downtown if you want to go see like a big touring comic, but not a lot of like smaller to medium-sized venues. And then after Hashtag and Attic and Don't Tell and like all these other sort of things, a lot of like pop-up shows became more popular. Like it really feels like there's something kind of bubbling under the surface that wasn't there before 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was doing open mics before the pandemic, and then 2020 I just kind of thought, well, I guess stand-up comedy's over now. And then when things started opening up, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try like getting out there more, and got booked on shows, and it just snowballed ever since then.
Nice. Did you do any like Zoom call comedy stuff?
No, I completely did not do any comedy for all of 2020.
I feel like people were trying to do that, and then there was also like touring comics were doing the like the drive-in format.
Oh yeah,
which was like awful.
It doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. Well, we had you at the festival last year.
Yeah.
Planning out 2025 festival. Any hopes and dreams of where we can take this in the future?
What I really liked about the festival last year was just like getting to hang out with these professional comedians at the after party and seeing them all at the shows and stuff. And that was really cool. So I'm excited to do some more of that.
Yeah. Building those relationships. And
stuff
like that. Yeah. Well, you mentioned earlier that you're doing improv classes at the Nest.
Yes, I'm currently taking improv classes at the Nest, which is, I feel like it has made my stand-up better.
Yeah.
Because it's just given me more confidence on stage and more, better at moving my body and stuff and more physical.
I feel like a lot of people either do improv for like work or for fun. Mm-hmm. Is it both, or are you seeing?
Oh
benefits?
No, I want to do shows too.
Yeah, because so it's for fun. To develop the creative side.
Yes, it's because I'm addicted to attention.
Okay.
And this is another avenue to get said attention.
Nice, nice. Best video games that you've been playing of recent months? Yeah.
Currently I'm playing Metaphor ReFantazio.
Never heard of it.
It's an RPG by the makers who also make the Persona games.
Okay.
It's very beautiful, great voice acting. My favorite game of last year though was Balatro. It's a really simple card game. I have it on my phone now, and the iPhone doesn't tell you how many hours you've put into it, but it would be astronomical.
Yes,
like
I'm on the train.
I play this game all the time, and I'm still playing it. I have like 3 achievements left to get, so
oh, nice.
I'm going for all of them. It's a great game.
I remember seeing something about it last year because it was like kind of building some buzz, and I'm like, this doesn't look like a game that would interest me. And then I'm like, oh, I'll download it. I have it on the phone as well, and I'm like, this is so great. It's so addictive.
If I put something in the microwave for 3 minutes, I'm like, I can get through a couple hands of cilantro while I'm waiting for that to cook.
Yeah. Well, the thing for me too, the itch that it scratches is like it's a solo developer. Like it was their passion project, and it's like it's $10 and you own the game. There's no microtransactions. There's no pay to win. There's no DLC. Like it's an old school, just single player strategy game.
Yes.
Yeah, love it. Any other games lately?
Those are the main two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Astrobot on the PS5 was another one of my favorite games last year.
Nice. I remember seeing. I don't have a PS5, but
it kind of reminded me of the old like Mario 64, like the 3D
platformer.
Yeah. And it just played so well, and I played all the way through that, got all the achievements, and wanted more. I wanted to keep playing it.
Nice. Do you think about? Do you have a list of like best video games of all time?
Not off the top of my head. I could make one.
I have a spreadsheet.
I kind of have my personal favorites,
Yeah.
and I don't know if those would be the same as the greatest ones of all time.
Yeah. My number one of all time is the original 1993 Doom.
Oh yeah, that would be on my top 10 list for sure.
Yeah.
I've like rebought that for like every video game system.
Yeah.
They always have like the classic Doom, and I'll buy it and I'll start
it
playing
runs
it again.
on a potato at this point. Yeah. Yeah, that's up there for me. Mario World for the Super Nintendo.
That one's good.
In my top 5. Probably have some version of Tetris on there because you can't talk about video games without Tetris.
Well, I got a Tetris tattoo.
Hey, nice. And Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And
Space Invaders. Zelda, Asteroids, Frogger.
You're a true exennial.
Yeah, I'm right on the verge. I'm like right in the middle there between X and Millennial.
Nice. Other things you want to talk about?
I'm excited for Pride Month coming up. I've got, I think, 4 Pride shows in a week.
Nice.
Different
Pride
locations.
comedy shows?
Yeah, comedy shows.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for that.
That's cool. Yeah, it's always a big month in Columbus in June. And, yes, this video should be up before then. So
okay.
Yeah,
it would be weird if this came out in August.
Yeah. Pride 2026.
But last year, June of last year was my most shows I ever did in a month.
Really?
And I don't know if I'll beat it this year or not, but it's a busy one.
Set a new personal record.
Yeah, I gotta have goals. It's all in a spreadsheet. I keep track of all this stuff.
Nice. Cool.